Merry Meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 30th of January, 2025. This is Ariel and today I'm reading with the Broken Mirror Tarot Marseille edition. Let's purify with this 4711. 3 sprays in a nice big room like this is more than sufficient. You can probably get away with just one, especially if you're sensitive to fragrances. But I do like this better than burning smudge because I don't like a lot of smoke indoors. Anyway, also before I forget, this is out of print, but I put another edition of the Broken Mirror Tarot, a link to that in the video description, and a link to that perfume should you desire to purchase that. We are streaming live on YouTube, and today moderating are the lovely I Am Her Eminence and the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you so much for joining us, everybody, for this daily reading. If you haven't already done so, would you please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. It helps our channel out quite a bit. Our shop is located at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. This reading goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it's applying to you, it may just not be meant for you. In that case, just disregard it and check out instead the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find the most recent of all the tarot streams right on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in that main menu. We also have, on YouTube, we have playlists, so whatever's easiest for you. If you'd like to donate to this channel, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga, or on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat in the chat thread if you're live, or a super thanks if you are on a restream. We do appreciate your support, and we do appreciate you for being here for this daily reading. So I'm going to give this deck a nice clean cut, and we will see what is in the card. Oh, that wasn't a very clean cut. Let's try that again. We will see what's in the cards for everybody today. Let's see, we are starting out with a 9 of Cups. Always a nice way to start our day. Oops, where are we here? The Chariot, brilliant. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, excuse me. It's a good reading, and it's important that you are mindful of your mind, because you're in a really wonderful spot as far as your ability to pull into you the things that you desire. And you're speeding on your way toward all kinds of wonderful victories. And the issue is that with this 10 of Swords, that if you allow that wonderful tendency toward manifestation and speeding towards your goals, if you allow that to be influenced by your mind in a negative way, you can turn everything into something you don't want. And so it's just really important today that you understand that your future is not set in stone, but your tendencies of thinking will bring you to wherever those tendencies are engaged. So, it's a precarious moment for many of you because you're having trouble. Many of you are having trouble disciplining your mind. So instead of worrying about disciplining your mind to the point of knowing exactly what you want and how to get there, instead, what you're being called on to do is to relax your mind, is to drop it, is to find an inner peace. And then that inner peace will guide the charioteer toward a wonderful destination, rather than you trying to micromanage the destination. If you start to get super indulgent in detailing with your mind how you want things to be and how they have to be, you're going to not enjoy the ride, and you won't enjoy the destination. But if you allow yourself to just let peace be your goal and just say, I don't care, I really don't care what today looks like. All I care about is that it's peaceful and enjoyable. Then you're giving such a freedom to that charioteer, to that part of yourself that's driving the chariot toward your future, and it can find infinite possibilities for you to be happy and at peace today and have a wonderful day. But if you decide that you have to micromanage it, if you decide that you know exactly what you want, when it has to be there, what it has to look like, you're probably not going to end up where you want to be. So today's a day to let go of micromanaging, to let go of trying to force your will upon anything, and to let your goal be a lot more generalized. And people worry that if they have a generalized goal that they're not going to get what they want. And it's the absolute opposite. If your only goal is peace and to have a wonderful day, if that's the only thing you care about, and it doesn't matter to you how that comes about, but that it's peaceful and fabulous in every way, you will get everything that you ever wanted in ways that you couldn't have come up with all on your own. And then some. So you're not going to sacrifice anything except for problems when you allow your intentions today to be more generalized. And when I say generalized, I mean generalize it as far as I want peace, I want joy, I want freedom, but not worrying about the form today. Allow the form to be a fabulous surprise. Okay, we've got the Tower. We've got a good old Seven of Swords. I like the sevens. And a Queen of Swords. See, this is that what I'm talking about. It's not only looking at things and having a micromanagement mentality. That's not the whole of it. It's looking at things with the wrong kind of judgment. Remind yourself today that it's not your function to judge. It's not your function to judge yourself. It's not your function to judge other people. It's not your function to judge anything. The only thing that you get to judge is whether or not you are feeling peaceful. And if you're not feeling peaceful, it's because you have some other goal besides peace today. It's really that simple. And so when this Queen of Swords comes out in a reading, especially on top of the Ten of Swords, she's really obviously feeling very threatened by you. That part of your mind is feeling threatened because things must be going well, or she wouldn't be popping her head up. So just know that that's the case, and that you don't have to listen to her. You don't have to listen to that part of the mind that wants to be judgy, that wants to have so much judgment against you. And if you call her out on that and you say, I'm not going to be judging myself, she'll say, oh yeah, you're right, you're wonderful. It's her that's so bad, right? Or the opposite. If you start being real judgy about people today and your energy starts to collapse and you start to have horrible experiences, then you can say, well, I'm not going to judge people. No, we're not judging people today. And she'll say, oh, you're right. That's horrible. We shouldn't judge people. You're the one that's so bad, and then it just she just never stops. So the only thing to do about the Queen of Swords is disregard her. You call her out by name, Queen of Swords, or whatever other name you want to give her, but don't engage with her. You don't have a conversation with her. You don't have a conversation with your mind about judging, not judging, peace, not peace. You just disregard it. You say, Queen of Swords, and then let it go and move back into your chariot ride. And you want your chariot to be driving you toward peace and toward satisfaction today. You've already gotten rid of all of the obstacles. This Tower card is in the past. You've already gotten rid of all the obstacles to this magnetism. See, this Nine of Cups is like a magnet. And if you have a bunch of some like putty or something on the magnet, it doesn't demagnetize the magnet. It just blocks the magnetic field so that it's as if it was demagnetized. It's not. You're not demagnetized, but your magnetism was blocked by things that aren't good for you, either internally and mentally, emotionally, or relationship-wise, whatever it was. And according to this Tower card, those things have been removed. No, it still may be in the process, but those have been removed. So your magnetism's back. You're drawing things to you. Things are happening. It's working. So the Queen of Swords says, oh, good, it's working again. I want my wand back. Don't give it to her. Don't give that part of your mind any credence. The part of your mind that wants to be cynical and like I said, judge and have big opinions about things. Who cares what your opinion is? It doesn't matter. If it's an opinion, all that it's doing, even though you think it's such an important opinion, because she's convinced you it is, all it's doing is changing what you're magnetizing. Another way to look at that is changing the direction that this chariot is headed. And where right now, it's unencumbered. Right now, your chariot is headed in the right direction. It is. And that's what wakes her up. When you're going the right place, she says no. Because why? She's a self-destructive tendency. And as soon as we start to go places where we're going to succeed, be happy, be at peace, be unencumbered, all of those wonderful things that is the truth for you right now, that wakes her up. And she says, uh-oh, let's see, how can we commandeer the chariot? I know, we'll just whisper sweet nothings into their ear about, isn't she horrible? Or aren't you bad? Or don't you hate it when? Those kinds of things. Notice the little things that you say under your breath. It seems innocuous. That's her game. Make sure it seems innocuous. Make sure there's a just kidding maybe in there. Whatever it is that she can do to be sly, really subtle, really cunning. She's not out in the forefront with this. It's all very cunning. But you'll notice when you start to be negative and cynical and have a bad attitude about something, or start to talk about how much you can't stand a certain person, or something about yourself that you can't stand. God, why am I so stupid? I always do that. Those kinds of things, that's Queen of Swords. And when you hear that, don't judge yourself, because that's her game. You say, aha, Queen of Swords. And then she's done. She can't do anymore. She pops up again, aha, Queen of Swords. And then you get back on track. You get back moving that chariot to where you need to go. But remember, today's a day to have more generalized intentions. Have the general intention of peace, having a peaceful day, having a lovely day, having a loving day, those kinds of things. You can have a prosperous day if that's what you want, but don't count your money with it. Don't say it has to be this or it has to be that. Let it be generalized today. It's harder for her to get her grips on things if you generalize your intentions. And the good thing about a generalized intention is the universe gets it. The universe gets it. It's not going to leave you high and dry because you didn't spell out every little thing that you wanted today. If you want peace, it's a package deal. It comes with everything you wanted. That's the mystical meaning. That's the occult meaning behind seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all is added unto you. Is that if you seek that peace today, if that's your only goal today, everything you want comes along with it, plus so much more that you didn't know was available. So you're going to do great today. This is going to be a fun day for you to keep an eye out for Miss Thing over here and call her out the second she shows up so that you can get right back on track. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you so very much to the amazing moderators. I am Her Eminence and Shirley, and we will see everybody for another daily reading tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.